Yo, what's good, everyone? Your boy Gaines, New York, Gaines Gaming. I'm back. I've been away for a couple months. Sorry about that, guys. I know it's been a minute. I have been uploading shorts. If you're into shorts and fitness content, uploading a bunch of that recently. But I'm back with some more gaming content. I know this channel is mainly about gaming, so we're going to go right into it. But before we start, wanted to make sure everyone's doing well, your family's safe, and you're getting this bread. The channel is here. Summertime in New York is going to be lit. Tell your nanny, tell your barber, tell your cousin, because we out here, bruh. Now, this had to summon me. We've been seeing a lot of price increases in the industry. I'm over here watching it, and I was like, yo, I got to make a video soon. And then today's news just summoned me. It summoned me, revived me from the dead. And you guys know what I'm talking about. These Xbox price increases, which have recently been revealed this morning. We're going to stick mainly to just the price increases and the effect on the consumer and the effect on the industry. Now, we did see the price increase start with Nintendo going crazy. $80 for a game is kind of wild. They were charging $80 for their Mario Kart title that's coming out for the Nintendo Switch 2. And now we're hearing that Xbox increase their prices to match Nintendo Switch 2, which I don't know. I feel like these decisions have been made months in advance, you know? So I feel like Xbox was coming to this decision way before any news of Nintendo hit. But the thing that really gets me, guys, is we're practically at the end of this generation and we're getting price increases. Normally you get price decreases. You're getting ready for your next generation. You want to get rid of whatever stocks you have of your units. You know, you'll decrease the price normally. But the audacity of Xbox to increase their price when they have no games available on their console, no games really worth the increase in price. So let's take a look at the price increases. So the price-friendly Xbox Series S, 512 gigabytes, increased $80, close to $400. And then if you want the 1 terabyte, that's going to run you $429, which is wild because who's actually buying a Series S at that price? When you're seeing this price tag, you think to yourself, wait, the PlayStation 5 digital is $400, and if I put $50 more, I can also buy Nintendo Switch 2, which is a newer console coming out. Bet. Now you see the digital Xbox Series X for $550, which is kind of crazy. And then the original Xbox Series X with the disc drive, $600. Wild, bro. This shit is crazy. $600 you can get a PlayStation 5 Pro, which is more enhanced for this generation. Also, their accessories have been increased in price. I see the controller, this price tag stayed the same. Special edition controllers jumped up. Wireless controller limited edition jumped up. Their Elite Series controller jumped up. Their headset jumped up. Guys, this is crazy, and we'll see what Sony's going to do. We'll see if Sony adjusts their prices as well to match the competitors, or if they say, you know what, we're going to stick to what we have now, you know, $70 titles, and just keep the prices at the same level they're at right now for the consoles, or even decrease it. Because, bro, we're like 2 to 3 years away from the next consoles, which doesn't make sense to increase your prices, especially when no one's buying this shit, bro. Yo, so no one was buying it at $500, at $300. So you think people are going to buy it $100 more? It's crazy to me. And I'm just like baffled that Xbox really came to this decision. Honestly, it's wild. It's wild to me, and I just don't know. Now, of course, there's a lot of technicalities to this. I honestly feel like it just goes down to Microsoft being greedy. That's what it goes down to. Because if you look here, Microsoft had a strong 3Q, but you see here, Microsoft Xbox hardware was down 6% this quarter. Xbox content and service, which includes Game Pass, is up 8%. And they haven't revealed the new Game Pass subscriber number count. But last time they did, it was 34. Guys, I'm anticipating, my predictions is going forward, $80 will be the norm price tag for games. And I think GTA 6 may be up to $100. You heard it here first from me. GTA 5 will break that barrier. it'll be one of the first titles to say, you know what, we spent so much time on this game, so much bread. This is a premium title, and we're going to price it at $90 to $100. Now, granted, it can also just stick to $80. That way, they'll still sell a lot of units, millions. They'll sell a lot of units regardless of the price. That's what it really comes down to. Guys, it comes down to the consumer. If the consumer has the money, they will spend the money on what they want. No one's forcing you to buy these consoles, these accessories, these games. No one is forcing you to. It's unfortunate that you have to deal with these prices. I know maybe you wanted to get something at a certain price point, but now it's increased and you can't. That sucks. That fucking sucks. I'm going to tell you straight up. But at the end of the day, the consumer, if they want something, they'll buy it. And I've always seen this argument of, consoles are expensive, this and that. But if you think about it, guys, a majority of people, well, from my personal life and from what I've seen, people spend thousands of dollars on cell phones yearly. Like, for real. There's a lot of people that will buy a new phone every year, a new iPhone for thousands, like $1,200 to $1,500, right? And then the next year, they're buying another one, or the next 2 years, My thing is, you're getting a gaming system for this price point that should normally last you at least 4 to 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting a pretty good value. Like, this price, $600, it sucks. It sucks. But when you're putting it in an unbiased point of view, you're getting a device for $600 that should last you 5 to 6 years. So it kind of makes sense. But in this case, you have Xbox Series X, which has been out for 5 years already, getting a price increase this late in the game with no games available that is worth it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like backwards for me. It just sucks. I feel like the industry is definitely changing for the worse. Hopefully Sony does not follow this route and increase prices on their end, but most likely that will be the case. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate to see. It sucks, guys. It really sucks, especially when you see they're reporting strong cloud growth, strong earnings, yet you're gonna increase prices on a consumer. It sucks. And of course, I'm not gonna get into technicalities of what can be linked to it because there's just so much to it, and one could be right, one could be wrong. It can be really, really technical. For the sake of the video, we're just going to keep it for face value to say that this sucks for the consumers. This sucks for gamers. But at the end of the day, gamers will buy what they want. And that's just a fact of the matter. Me, if I want a gaming console or a game that I'm really interested in and I feel like I'm going to spend a lot of time on, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to get it. There's definitely a lot of options available. Monthly installments and whatnot, I'm not justifying these prices. This is crazy. They're bugging. I'm gonna tell you straight up, they're bugging. Nintendo is bugging with their $450 price tag, but I mean, I kind of get it with the Nintendo Switch too. That $80 for Mario Kart is wild. They're tripping out. You see, this is a perfect example. I'm saying this is kind of like it goes into corporate greed, not necessarily adjusting shit to the market. Because you have such an amazing game in Expedition 33. And guys, guess how much this game costs? $50. This is a $50 game, probably 40 to 50 hours worth of content. Really great story from what I heard. Amazing gameplay. You're getting a full value title. This is not an attachment to a game. This is not DLC. This is a full value title at $50. So you're telling me you're trying to sell Mario Kart for $80? Bro, you're out of your mind. I'm telling you, these people can definitely price their games where they want. If they really wanted to, they can price it where they wanted to. There's a lot of business aspects to it that I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for it because I may say something that's incorrect. I don't want to get fact checked or anything like that. So I'm keeping everything face value. So for me, I'm just speaking from a consumer standpoint. Take away any knowledge of market, economy, anything like that. You see a great game for $50, and then you see people pricing their titles at $80 to $70, and you're getting half of the game. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of wild. And this is something that's been going on for a minute now. Guys, this is not something new. This has been going on for a minute. A lot of this started with last generation and then transferred over to this generation. So it sucks, man. It sucks. I hate to see it. I hate to see where the gaming industry is going. These guys, they need to get this shit together. I understand if you're putting fire-ass content out, fire-ass games, 50 to 60 hours worth of content, free DLC. I'll spend $70. I'll spend $70. But You're putting out half-ass titles and you're charging $80 for it. I'm good, G. I'm good. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. I have been back on my shit. Been trying to platinum this Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and guys, it is one of the most fucking hardest games I've played in a minute. These challenges, Chally challenges, are so ass. Bro, Square, please stop adding these fucking challenges to this game. It just ruins the flow. And it's a great challenge if you're fucking sadistic, but for me, I don't want a Souls game in a Final Fantasy game. I want a Final Fantasy game in a Final Fantasy game. Stop trying to match up to Souls, because these challenges are ridiculously difficult. And if you have played them, you know what I'm talking about. Comment down below if you have beaten them. I'm kind of stuck on the legendary ones, but I did get past the brutal ones, which are fucking brutal. Anyways, guys, definitely going to be looking forward to putting out more content for you. That's it for me, man. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay sexy, be your best self. I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.